Hello Year Sixes, so this week we're just doing a little bit of revision on measuring using milliliters. So I'm going to show you how to work out what the scale is. In these examples you'll see two lines, but just ignore the top line, we're only measuring to the bottom one. If you get perfectly level with the jug in real life, you will only see one line anyway. So we're just going to this bottom line here. So what you need to do is you look at the distance between the known measurements. So these are the known measurements, 5 milliliters here and 10 milliliters here. And you work out the difference. So if you want to quickly work that out, just pause the video. So the difference is 5 milliliters. Now what you want to do is look at the number of divisions there are between these two known measurements. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you get the difference here, which you worked out was 5 milliliters, and you divide that by the number of divisions, which is 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1 milliliter. That means that each of these little divisions is 1 milliliter. So now we can just start here at 5 milliliters and count up. So we're going up 1, that must be 6 milliliters. So this is 6 milliliters. And there we go. Now we'll move on to the next one for another example. So these are the known measurements, 5 milliliters. Oh, sorry, it's between 0 and 5. So 0 and 5 are the known measurements. So again, that distance is 5 milliliters. And you look at the number of divisions there are between those known measurements. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 again. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. So this distance is still 1 milliliter. So we count up from 0, 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter, and 3 milliliters. And there we go. Now I'll show you one that has a different scale, and we use the same method. So we will use this one. So we look at the known measurements again, so it's between 0 and 10. So this distance from here, from the bottom to here is 10 milliliters. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intervals between that 10 milliliters. So now we go the 10 milliliters divided by 5, which is 2. That means each of these distances here is 2 milliliters. So we start from the bottom and we're counting in twos now. 2, 4, 6. So this is 6 milliliters. And there you go. And we'll do the next one. Oh, that's the same scale. We choose one with a different scale. And here we go. So now you look at the difference between the known measurements, 0 to 50 mils. So this distance is now 50 mils. And you look at the number of intervals. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're going 50 divided by 5. Pause the video if you want to work that out. So that is 10. That means each of these distances is now 10 milliliters. So we're counting in tens now. So 10, 20. So this is 20 milliliters. And that's how you work out what the scale is. So one very important thing though is remember to always include the unit, milliliters. It might not always be milliliters, it could be liters, or if you're doing weight, it could be grams, could be kilograms. The unit's very important because if we didn't have the unit, we wouldn't know what we're measuring in. If you just wrote 20, it could be 20 anything, it could be 20 bananas. So that's why the unit is very important. Alright, see you guys.